Welcome back to the Winter Major Expert Division qualifying round, hole number 4. This is a free-to-play Kingmaker shot, Sniper, Rough Bump, Sniper 9 plus. I'm playing this one P3, minus 10%, max numbers. I'm using top spin based on wind strength here because it's a headwind. Also, this one is, I'm having to play this one a little different, so it's a little unusual, but I'm trying this out to try and make be able to use a Kingmaker and make the tweaks a little easier to do and still get some kind of consistency out of the shot. With that being said, I've definitely seen some massive wind angle differences here, and playing this with a Kingmaker does make it a little more difficult to bring consistency to the shot. However, I have had pretty good success with this one, so here goes. What I'm going to do is when the shot first starts, I'm going to spin around and get my wind angle, alright? This is important because you need to offset based on wind angle. So what I'm doing is it's always 3 left spin. I'm adding top spin depending on wind strength, right? So 7.0 to 7.7, I'm using 4 top spin. 7.8 to 8.5, I'm using 4.1. And then 8.6 to 9.1, I'm using 4.2 top spin. So not much of a difference, but just enough so that you don't come up short, right? And we don't have to change the amount that we're going through the hole. I'll show you while we're doing it. Changing that allows us to always have the yellow ring near the rough fairway line on top, which makes it easier to offset, right? So we're not changing the up down, we're just changing the top spin, just so that the next part is a little easier to deal with. Definitely 3 major wind angles. There's actually more like 5 here at least. I've seen everything from way over here to way over here, and that's no exaggeration. So with that being said, I broke it down into 3 wind angles, and basically anything, if we look in the background, they got some bamboo here right behind the ball guide. So I'm looking at the right side of that bamboo, and then there's some bamboo in the back here. It's a little hard to see, but the right side of that gives me my second line, right? And so neutral will be in the middle. This will be crosswind over here, and this will be headwind over here. The only thing you need to know about that is that's going to determine our offset, right? So we're going to flip it around, no move target, get our wind angle. We already know our wind strength, right? So we'll add the spin, then set up as needed, then adjust and shoot. So I got my wind angle. I'm in the neutral wind angle. My top spin here should be 4.2. I think I added a little bit too much here because I came in a little hot. So that's like 4.3. Should have been 4.2. So we got the neutral angle. So we'll have the yellow ring touching on top, and then the left side of the ball guide touching the right edge of the cup as the offset. If you have the headwind angle, you aim center cup. If you have the neutral angle, you have the left side of the ball guide just touching the right edge of the cup like you see here. And then if you have the crosswind angle, then you need to leave about a cup between the hole and the left side of the ball guide. So basically, if you look at this picture right here, and you go left side of the ball guide, right side of the ball guide, that's where the left side of your ball guide should be if you have the crosswind angle. So your aim's about a cup over outside the right edge. Right, and if you look and you take this distance, right, and you go there, right, this is where your ball guide should be, right, about 1 cup outside the right. That's if you have the crosswind angle. Beyond that, I'm pulling this one straight, as straight as I can. If anything, I like to favor a slight 1201 flicker. And just before circle drop overpower. So I'm always playing just before circle drop overpower. I'm always trying to pull it straight with a slight 1201 flicker. The only thing I'm doing is changing my top spin. It's either going to be 4, 4.1, or 4.2, right? And then offsetting as needed depending on wind angle, which is why we got to check the wind angle before we set the position, right? So it's a little odd, the mechanics of this shot, but it's the only way I could get consistency using a Kingmaker and having all these massive wind angle changes. Because if you catch that crosswind and you don't tweak your offset, then you're gonna miss it way to the left, because you're pulling a lot further to the left. So, but a pretty good consistent shot. I definitely recommend you practice this one a couple of times, get used to the setup and how it works, so that you don't time out. But I can do it and I'm slow, so you guys should all be able to do it as well with a practice or two, and hopefully you're getting the same results. If you're missing it consistently one side or the other, my recommendation would be just tweak your offset, because it's most likely due to a pull angle. So then just modify your offset a little bit and you should be good to go. P3 minus 10 max, always using sniper 10 numbers, always playing just before circle drop. OP, offset as needed, top spin as needed, always 3 left spin, always yellow ring touching on top. Good luck, I hope you get the drop, and we'll see you on the next one.